back to another episode of Sparta lure fishing, and I've been tempted out on the bait. As you probably know, in the northeast there's big northerlies, northeasterlies, and I thought, well, I'm not going to get out on the lures, and it's been really bad lately trying to get out on the lures. Weather's been really topsy-turvy. It's just been too hitty-missy to really make any commitment to getting out on the lures, although I did try, but didn't have any success. I lasted about an hour. So I thought, right, I'm going to get some bait. I'm down at my local beach in Blyth, just next to the hole in the wall, where locals will know where that is. And I'm going to give it a blast. I've got ragworm, lugworm, mackerel strip and some mussel. So pretty well equipped for the beach. And see what happens. So there's a lovely little swell running. I'm not a very big caster, but I can get over the back of that last one there if you have a look. Show you. Should get over that, no bother. Hopefully bring you a fish. So I'll get set up, and as the darkness closes, hopefully I'll be able to get some light. I've positioned myself behind like a pillar. I'll show you again, which is there, look. And the wind's obviously coming straight from the northeast, so nicely set up here. Looking decent. A few rollers keep coming in here, just breaking over. Too rough up Seaton Sluice to fish on the beach. I don't think it would be much fun there, although I'm sure some toughened fishermen would give it a good crack, but not for me. I'm nice and local. I've got a few sandwiches, flask. Give it a go. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll get everything set up, and hopefully the next time I speak to you, I'll be pulling the fish in. I'm hoping for a cod, and I've seen bass getting caught around here like this month, so why not? I'm using 2 hook flappers with 2 O hooks and a 6-ounce gripper. I've got me IMAX 6-stroke 13 or 14 foot, and a Penn Surf Blaster 8000 with I've got 60-pound braid on there. It was already on, I wasn't going to change it, although I don't need it for here, but it's, you know, it does the job. So wish us luck. See you soon. I thought I was in. So it's not a new species, but it's a decent size. It's about 3/4 pound. So I am quite pleased with that. I'll get it back. Oh, he's away straight away. He's a feisty one. That's champion. At least I'm off the blanket. I'll bring you back if I get another one. Get in. What a whopper. A tiny, tiny codling. It's it seems a bit lifeless. Oh no, there's a bit of life there. Well, it's a codling anyway. It's a target species, so I don't think I'll keep him. Not that I keep any fish, but some people will probably wear that in with a bag full of them. It's difficult to tell if I'm getting bites. Some of them look really positive, you know. The problem I've got is, or the challenge I've got is, obviously the tide's coming in, due in about an hour and a half, like top water 5 metres. Obviously when the tide moves in, it floods south. So I've got a left to right movement, and I've got a left to right pretty heavy wind, so I'm getting about, I don't know, about 7, 8, 9 minutes of bait up, casting slightly left, and then my line just moving, almost beaching itself. But having said that, that's been quite productive for us in the past. I like the fact the bait's moving, flapping around. Because at the end of this pipe there's like a bowl, and that bowl continues about 40 yards either side at the end of the pipe, which is probably where I'm casting you around about. So it's just making its way along that bowl, which is spot on. I'd rather it be doing that actually. 1, it'll keep us busy. 2, it'll cover more ground. And 3, well, think of something. It's line's like over there now, and I cast it over there, so it's moving from about 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock within the space of 8, 9 minutes or something. So it means I'm getting fresh bait out every 10 minutes, but I've got, I don't know, I've got about 60 rag around there, but I'm obviously using 2 hooks, so stick a couple on each. I'll have a few casts anyway, lead us into the high tide, and I'll probably just fish it up to the high water mark. I don't know why, but I never even thought about catching flatties. I was thinking cod and get lucky for a bass, but I haven't seen flatties. Just never given a thought. I'm not a massive fan of catching flatties. I'll take one. It's a nice size. Caught a good, really good flatty earlier this year on one of my previous videos. It's probably my best. Probably about £1.5 pound. It's like that. Chunky. But like I say, it's really hard to tell if I've got a bite because the waves obviously hitting me line towards jabbing. Just got to hope that the fish bite keeps it down a bit longer, and obviously I'll be able to see a bass bite. Aye, so I'll keep plugging away. That wind is absolutely howling now. Luckily I'm behind this pillar because I would have been gone, but there's a few lads fishing further along the beach. I don't know how they're doing it. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they disappear soon. Even when you get a rod up in the air, it's pulling you, well, pushing you, sorry. So fortunately I've got this brick pillar to sort of protect this, but I'm getting 4 or 5 minutes out each cast now, and obviously it's, you know, I'm putting a new worm on every time it goes back out. I'll keep trying, but maybe it's another 45 minutes. Obviously you've got the big match tomorrow, which will probably be today by the time you watch this, cup final. So early night, best behaviour and all that. How are the mags? Aye, I'll keep trying for you anyway. But it's getting pretty desperate now, that wind, and it's turned almost, I wouldn't say pure easterly, but it's as near easterly without being easterly, put it that way. Northeasterly, but predominantly easterly. Oh, it's hard walk. I don't know how people are managing on the pier. I can see lights on the pier. I suppose they'll have a tailwind, but it'll still be wouldn't be very comfortable. Not for me anyway. I'm sure there's a lot of brave hearts out there who love these conditions, but nah, fair weather for me. This is about the limit for me, like. But I'll have a couple more casts, and I think the next time you hear for us might be in the car, to be honest, soon today. So aye, keep tuned in. Yes, a fish, and it's got a little bit of weight about it. I suspect flatty. Come on, son, get up here. Ah, coolly. I thought it was a bass for a minute there. I thought it was a bass. I just seen the silver glow in the light. Oh, lad, you swallowed a lot, haven't you? Right. Well, there you go. What, you bugger? It's a fish anyway, Coley. I'll get him unhooked and I'll get him back. He swallowed a lot, so I'll try my best with a degorger. Well, there's not much doing, apart from that Coley that you've seen in that fish finger. But it's nice to just touch base with you, that's what I wanted to do tonight really, because I hadn't had a video out for I think it's about 3 weeks now, just to say, I'm still at it, just trying to bide me time to get some decent weather, get back in the lures, I do enjoy a beach session, mind it, gives you time for thought and stuff, doesn't it? I think on the rocks, I think you're concentrating so much on being careful and where you're stepping, where the waves are coming in, and I think beach fishing is good for the soul, good for the mind, just under the stars and just, I don't know, contemplating life, I suppose. What's good, what's bad, what's ugly. But I enjoy it, so especially locally, the car's just about 40 yards away there. Straight at the car into the beach. Very fortunate to live near a beach. I think we're all guilty of taking it for granted sometimes. Having a beach on your doorstep, and especially where I live, we've got beach on my doorstep and we've got country on my doorstep here in Northumberland, so feeling pretty blessed about that, to be honest. I've always said that though, I've always appreciated that. So, aye, hopefully, well, I think I'm going to pack up soon. I think when I bring this in, I think I'll just get packed up and get back and have myself a non-vegetarian kebab. Maybe a glass of wine or something, or a beer. I don't know. I don't really drink in the house, but quite fancy a beer or something tonight, to be honest. So, but thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and please subscribe if you can. I've just tipped 400 subscribers. That's not bad, really. I've only had a few videos out, so I'm really happy with that and very grateful to those who've subscribed. And if you are watching, it just takes a second to subscribe, and it really does make a difference for me. You know, it gets a channel out there, and that's what I want to do. Get the channel out there and just show some fishing adventures. Like I told you in the past videos, I've got loads coming up in the spring and summer. I just can't wait for the light nights and the long days and sunshine and you know, on rock edges, pulling in nice pollock and bass and wrasse. So I have this is just basically, I'm filling some gaps in here, getting some bait out just to really just to keep in touch with us, to be honest. Although it is nice to get out. It's a lovely night actually behind this wall. It's not so nice that side of it. So, but good luck to all those who are fishing this weekend, and obviously, you know, where I'm from, we're all Toon supporters, I suppose, and I just hope I can get a win tomorrow and get a trophy on the board. It's been a few years, you know. I want to be able to watch it with my dad and my sons. It'd be great to, you know, see a cup final in with my dad and have that memory of winning a trophy. So if you're not a Newcastle fan, I apologise, like, but you know, that's the way it is. We're the best team winner. Obviously Newcastle, please, fingers crossed. So that's me anyway. I'll stop waffling on. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Up there, Mags.